This channel is sponsored by Creality. Go to Creality.com and find all of your 3D printing tools.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, still cold out. Today's probably 37, 40 degrees, maybe, if I'm lucky. Yesterday was a lot better. I think it was closer to 55 or 60, so we got some stuff done, and I'll go ahead and walk you through that. I did want to say that we have some exciting news. Our buddy Dario has his channel up, so you can see some of the cool things that he's doing to his Aventador project. You can see what drivetrain he's using, which is amazing. I think it's going to be very cool. It's going to be something really different. But I'm going to put a link in the description. You guys should go over there, check out his channel. The guy is basically a master at doing composites, and he is also a master fabricator. So he makes me look like a joke. But that's good because I have him and I can use him if I need it for this project. And trust me, I'm going to take advantage of that. Anyway, let's go see the monkey work that I've been doing on my project. Okay, all laughing aside, one of the things that I've been doing here is, you know, we got this door done, but I've been working diligently on the passenger side, and we've been trying to fit this cowl piece, and then also getting this door set up, and also the door jamb and everything, and trying to get that all to line up, as well as making sure everything's level and plumb, especially the roof. So I've got the roof mounted up, and the other quarter panel, we got that back on the car. So you can see this is all fit up. It still needs to fit up to the rear bumper, but we got this line right here that we had to put in a little bit more fiberglass on to fit a little bit better. It's a little proud, so when we do the body work, it'll blend in nicely. And yeah, so this is all fixtured in. We've got these little clips that I've put in for mounting everything. This reveal here is looking pretty good. That can get body worked. The major thing after getting the next quarter panel on, and we'll take you down and show you where we are on that, is we're going to have to start working on the engine cover. So we've got to do a little work there. You can also see some bubbles on the roof that we're going to have to take care of. So that's going to need a little bit more attention. And then the other thing I need to do is to do with this wing, because the next thing I'm moving on to is this rear deck. And on this rear deck, the issue is not so much that it's not completely tied down yet, but the wing is these little guys right here. These need to be attached to the frame so that they're in there nice and solid, rather than having this, you know, kind of wiggly little wing on the back. So I want to tie that down really tight. Then we'll get on to more of the mounts for the bumper, and then we can start doing our body work. Now, I do have some gaps. If I close this door, you can see that we still have some gaps to work on there before it meets up to that panel. We've done it on the other side, so it fits nicely, but this still needs to be completely done. You can see there's a huge gap there that we need to take care of. So we'll be working on that. And you can see this side lines up a little bit better. We still have maybe a little bit to do there. As far as fiberglass work is, we got to fill in this gap here. So we got to do some of those things before we're right on the money. But yeah, so the doors are working great. They don't have too much wobble in them. When I had the real Aventador, these things still wobbled just a little bit, so I'm not too burned about that. So last panel, inside part of the panel. It's So basically, this is the passenger quarter. I've done the outside, kind of sanded it down, knocked down any bubbles, put a layer of epoxy on that, and then acetoned in the fiberglass mat here, and then went over it with a coating of the epoxy, and as well reinforced the areas where I have my clips for my mounts for the panel. Hopefully this will dry soon and we'll get it back on the car, and we'll have basically all the panels ready to go. Except for obviously the places that I showed you that need attention. Okay, so we've got this all done. The top side I was looking to flatten off as much as I can, get these bubbles out of here. Any places where we went through to the plastic, we'll re-acetone in some of the fiberglass. Areas like this where we just had a bubble over the fiberglass, we'll be able to repair quite nicely, and some of these other areas we'll be able to repair, because I've been doing that on the other panels and it turns out just nice. On the other side, we don't need as much work. I took down the most egregious bubbles. Eventually this will get, you know, either some bed liner or a matte finish. But still it has to look, you know, decent. But being able to, I think a lot of the bubbles came from the fact that we put it on the car in order to get everything laying the way we wanted it. And then we fiberglassed that in, and that fixed, you know, how the panel was sitting, because we had all the panels, you know, either plastic welded together or screwed together. And I think that that's a step that you do need to go through once you get your entire body 3D printed, just put these panels on. Now, obviously, places where there's movement, like the hood, takes a little bit more time. In this case, the hood was fitting nicely with my original 3D printed bumper, but when I got this Chinese one, I had to make some adjustments. So yeah, we had to cut this up and then re-fiberglass it. But that actually worked out pretty nice. But where the door areas and the sill areas in here, getting all of this to fit with the kit and everything has been a lot of work, but I think it's finally starting to come together. I'm actually pretty happy with working with the fiberglass. It's especially using the epoxy, so that the polyester resin is just noxious. And so I've been using the epoxy. Yes, it doesn't wet the fiberglass as well because of the isomer in there, but it seems to do its job. And so I'm pretty happy with the results. A lot of these pinholes will be filled with epoxy anyway. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. It's coming along. The panels are nice and strong. We're going to be moving on to the back end, as I showed you, doing some structure for the wing. So that's it for this episode. Again, go see Dario's channel. Link down in the description. See some of the work he's doing. Some of that cool stuff. Pop over to the Inges channel if you want to check out his McLaren build, which is moving forward, because mine's just kind of sitting here collecting dust currently. Anyway, we'll see if we can't get this sucker in primer sometime in March, but I'm not going to rush it. And Dario might come up and actually help me do some of the body work, which I'm totally appreciative of, because this is not my skill set and it is his. So anyway, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hey, you guys stay safe out there. We'll see you soon. Bye.